It's week 5 of the NFL. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's coming off a quality showing last week. Well over 300 yards in that one. It's the Bears and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Throwing first play is Herbert. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Draw play. It's Eckler. It's a loss of a yard there. And now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. At their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 25 carries, 88 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
from the 39. Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. The Bears are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. On second down, Montgomery. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Fields on first down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
On second and 11 now. Fields toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we
try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Going up the gun, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st down, it's Fields. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Again, Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. He'll try to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the field goal, as now they're dealing with a little bit bigger of a deficit. 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Bears take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll get this to the 32. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Fields. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Fields now to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Still 1st down.
Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run with Montgomery. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. On 2nd and goal, Fields. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Charger football to start quarter number 2. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. And he is going to get the 1st down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he coughed it up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Allen's first catch. Good for a 1st down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down, and he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. To throw is Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Partner, I think this one won awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's
on Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? But can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
See David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Throwing again is Fields. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Fields. And that will be incomplete. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Patterson's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on second down. Fields. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. This time they stay on the ground, and he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Desmond Ridder, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Aaron Rodgers, terrific in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Chargers. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did. And that should set them up well for the second half to come.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. A great move by Montgomery.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Now it's Fields.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 32.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route, and he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Fields on first down.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Fields.
And quick. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start first and 10.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Second and 5 now. Herbert caught by Allen. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. On second down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
51 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's Eckler again. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 40 now on second down. Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On first and 10, Herbert. It's Williams on the catch.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. The Chargers' passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The last run got 6. Now second and 4. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a first down throw, Fields.
And he rifles one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Fields to commit there for a Chicago first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Fields. And again back to Komet.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Fields throwing again.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Fields throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Going up the gut, Montgomery.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Fields.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. 12 yards there as they move the chains. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
And that's into the hands of Eckler.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Oh, good move. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler,
his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Chargers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense is... On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10.
Here it's 3rd and 3. To the air again, Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 2nd down, Montgomery trucks over him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back to throw. Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second down and goal. Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 3 yards out.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, And boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Charger first. There's Herbert finds Williams. On play action, they'll throw. Out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Herbert now. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
He's got room at the 30.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On 2nd and very short. Herbert got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one that puts them in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Well, that score you just added on the board will energize them, or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man is Palmer.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Herbert back to the air. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest to this 4th quarter. Now a first down throw, Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now Montgomery running right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Fields. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Holding offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Now it's Fields. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Fields throwing again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Fields on first down. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Running left, Montgomery. And he's brought down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Herbert and the Chargers
down by 7, 2:14 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Draw play, it's Eckler. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Herbert going to throw. He's got Eckler, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's complete to Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Herbert to throw. He gets this out to Spiller.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Herbert.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Herbert.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Throwing, Herbert.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Chicago, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.